Okay, Tuber's high score challenge on this another grey Sunday afternoon. Bit of a strange one this time. I'm not sure how this commentary is going to go. I'm sort of like just not thinking about it too much and just sort of like getting on and recording it really. Yeah, I mean it's just been a bit of a crazy week and everything. Blackpool last weekend was absolutely fantastic. I had a lovely time meeting lots of great people. Bit of a scary incident on the way home. But basically, it's like I went into a high-speed skid after a lorry hit me on the motorway. But everyone's safe and sound. My nerves have been all over the place since early, but sort of like I have sort of been recovering at a steady rate. I've had a counselling appointment as well. But yeah, so that stress levels basically sort of went through the roof and sort of catapulted all my plans. It just sent everything up in the air basically. So I'm not sure how much sense I'm going to sort of like make with this commentary, but I sort of still wanted to do it anyway, sort of just to sort of like do what I normally do and yeah, sort of like do my commentary and stuff, and you know, also yeah, get my high score running on this Tubers challenge here. It's a bit of a funny one as well because my laptop, I'd accidentally left the microphone on from a failed audio recording experiment last time round. So unfortunately the audio quality isn't going to be great. So you kind of got the heavy breathing and sort of tea slurping and expletives whilst I'm playing the game, which I'll probably turn down in the volume quite a lot. Then my sort of commentary, which I'm doing now, just over the top of that. Anyway, so yeah, the game itself, Slice By, not one I really played much in the arcade back in the day. I think I remember seeing it around. I might have had like one or two games or goes on it, but it's not one I remember that well. Data East game though, it's definitely the kind of game which I would have enjoyed a lot. Sort of like with like RoboCop and Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. The graphics in it are really nice, and the sound effects are like great too. And I think with this game and sort of ones like it by Data East, like I was playing RoboCop up in Blackpool as well, and the difficulty is quite generous. So yeah, back in the day when you're younger and you're playing it, you really get your money's worth playing a game like this. And yeah, like it's just like a good fun blast. Honestly, I thought it's like a bit straightforward in ways, sort of like playing it today, but it is still fun, so still a good challenge. Nice sort of mix up of the levels as well. So you've got this kind of like sort of motorcycle bit on the second level here. So it's all there's a nice like mix of sort of like mix of levels. There's an underwater one bit which we're sort of coming into right now as well. Anyway, I'll slow down just a little bit as we go into the game. Stories as all these terrorists who seem to employ tigers as well. So tiger terrorists, oh dear, endangered species. But lovely graphical sprites there. Anyway, I'll be quiet a little bit now because I'm running out of things to babble about. So we'll see how it goes. Probably pick up a bit of the next door's dog barking as well on this audio. Yeah, the game is I don't know which came first, this or Rolling Thunder, but yeah, both sort of play in a very similar way. So something very satisfying as well with the just like shooting the enemies, like the bullets and the firing. It's very quick and just dispatch your enemies straight away. Yeah, rest assured that dog will be barking a bit. Actually, it sounded like it's happy her owner got back. Sometimes when the owner pops out, the dog does bark a lot. It took me a few months to get used to it, but I kind of don't notice it now. Interesting. Bossier sort of jumps around a bit. Actually knocks your gun out of you if he hits you. So you have to sort of like, kick him to death after that. Took me a little while to work out his pattern as well. Like basically, once you sort of fire a couple of shots, he jumps to where you were before. When you first come across him, you just trying to go sort of toe to toe and shoot him loads, and he sort of jumps straight into you, which of course isn't good. So I guess it is the underwater bit. Yeah, again, it's a lot. Yeah, just like a nice little bit of variety, and it's done well as well. Like it's yeah, again the graphics are lovely, and it's it controls pretty well as well. It's a little bit frustrating if you get hit by something, of course, but yeah, I think this works well. Not sure how he has that kind of drink underwater, but hey, I'm not going to think about it too much. There is an opportunity for points farming on this bit with those mines, which keep dropping down. So I've made a conscious effort not to abuse that. And a very big shark. Not too difficult once you work out how it moves. Just got to sort of like yeah, give yourself enough room to sort of steer clear of it, and sort of just keep going up and down. Nice nod to Garnov, the poster in the background. There's one earlier on as well, which says Chelmov or something, but I'm not sure which game that is. Oh, well, not one I've seen before anyway. Yeah, I think this is okay to do. I'm sort of just poking my head a bit further forward just in case there's any more enemies to pick off before I go up here. It's pretty cool. You jump on those hooks and sort of swing across, and I don't think I did it there, but you kind of like swing into the enemies as well to take them out. There's a jetpack there which I don't want because I don't know why they bother giving it that at this point in the game, because you get to this bit, and if you've got the jetpack, you can't fit under the spikes, so you kind of have to hit your head on the spikes to lose the jetpack, so you can sort of crouch down and get through that bit. So, bit silly that. Yeah, it took me a while to work out these tigers. One of the more tricky bosses in the game. Again, fine once you know how, but it's kind of like at first, yeah, sort of like trying to go sort of toe to toe with the tigers, or should that be toe to paw? And yeah, they just like jump all over you and maul you. But yeah, there's a certain technique you can use just by using that upper platform there. You just pop down and sort of take a pot shot every now and then. And like if one reappears behind you at the top, you can sort of like jump over it in a way, so I'm like, yeah, sort of jump out and sort of back again to avoid it, and then sort of just carry on picking them off. Messed up a bit there, and yeah, took a hit or two, but yeah, so just jump over it like that. Yeah, just got to be a bit patient. And it's slightly annoying, the lady shouting help repeatedly over and over again. But the tiger sound effects is really good. Yeah, that's like, I do like that, and you know, in general, like the digitised speech stuff. I can just imagine that coming out of an arcade cab back in the day. It'd be very impressive. So there's a couple of important bits to remember here. You can go down, you don't really lose any energy from just bumping into them like that, but you want to jump down that bit, because otherwise I think that other guy shoots you, and yeah, it takes a bit of health off. And also as well, with these bad guys who come out the cave there, the last one sort of drops a can of drink, like health pickup, which is easily missed because it kind of like falls behind some of the rock scenery, so you can get yourself some much needed energy there if you remember. Yeah, got the machine gun pickup as well, which is a nice feature in a way. Just the downside is it sort of just takes that little bit longer to get the shots off, so it's not like with the gun you can just go bang bang and sort of and change directions between one shot and the next. It's kind of like there's that kind of like slight freeze which can catch you out if you're not too careful. And there's a jetpack there as well, which I will make use of for reasons coming up. The problem is I'm missing out on some points here. Whilst the enemies, some of the enemies sort of run underneath, and I can't actually get low enough to shoot the dogs. Or the tigers. Right, and believe it or not, I actually sort of purposely got bunched there because I needed to lose the jetpack. Because if you get to the end boss here and you've got the jetpack, you can't really duck under his hat. There's probably some technique of doing it, but it's easy just to. Well, I suppose the plan was just to bump into the enemy, not lose energy, but sort of taking a punch, I think, only took out one energy bar. Whereas, like I think the guys out, It takes at least 2. So another underwater bit. Yeah, I've not really mentioned it, by the way, but yeah, there's like the golden gun pickup. You get enough pieces of it, and you get the golden gun. It's okay. I mean, like the normal gun does a pretty sterling job. The golden gun itself, you get the cool speech when you get it. I'd say it's more useful on the underwater levels just because it's got that. It's just like a bigger bullet, which is handy for like taking out some of the enemies on this level. And you kind of just get unlimited ammo with it, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time. Another potential bit for points farming here with that mine dropping down, but I did my best not to take the piss there. Shark, yeah, that shark drops a health pickup, so all very useful. A bit very easy boss fight. You don't get much easier than this, really. I mean, he launches that thing horizontal sometimes if you're low enough, but that's still easy to dodge as well.
Great job.
Okay, coming into the last area. I believe that's Robocop on the floor. I wouldn't have guessed it, but it's something I read about. It's apparently a decapitated Robocop. Right? Yeah, cool bit there. Slide along, kick the bad guy, and you do actually need to jump off before you fly into the spikes yourself with a down and jump. Yeah, lots of enemies here to take out. Kind of useful to have the golden gun in this bit just to get through. That was extremely lucky there because I got hit and I flew forward, and if you fall down those gaps just behind, you kind of go into this like bit where there's all these tigers, which is like really harsh. So it would have been a double whammy in terms of like, well, getting mauled by the tigers, but also there's quite a few enemies up here I would have missed out on as well. So very good fortune there. And this is the like coming up to the end game now. It's basically just kind of like a boss rush type thing. So we get what happened in level 1, where all the enemies come down on the ropes and stuff. Bit of a mess up there. I saw the ladder sort of started climbing it, but there was more enemies to take out. And the music's gone fucked up as well. this was happening quite a bit on my ROM thing. Honestly, it'd be about 50-50 if the music would cut out on this level. So it's kind of like it's turned into this sort of ominous sort of hum type thing. And I nearly got hit as well just at the start of that fight by a thing which would have meant I would have lost my gun. I'm not sure how that would have affected me sort of going into the fight with the tigers. Strangely enough, if you've lost your gun and you've just got the kicks, then the tigers only take one kick, so your kick is more powerful than the gun. Not sure how that works, but there you go. And some great tiger dodging there, jumping between them. That was entirely planned, of course. The time on this level is reasonably strict as well, so you do need to. You can't really dawdle earlier on in the level, or on the boss fights, of course, for that matter. Yeah, again, the straightforward boss fight. And shoot this strange barrier thing. The spikes fall down, but yeah, no problems. 6 seconds to spare. And you get this ending, but you missed a few things. Better go back and get them. Try again. It sounds like you've missed part of the game or something, or you've not rescued someone or picked up something. But I think what it's referring to is all the ladies. So the president's sort of saying to go back and get your chicks. In classic James Bond style, of course. Wait, so who's James Bond? No, this is Sly Spy. Completely different. I think there's some kind of music here normally, but yeah, because my room's crashed out here, I've just got that hum. Yeah, love graphics. Sort of nice ending there. Okay, there's my score, 608,300, I believe it was. So I did do a couple of runs earlier on, but I was getting sort of just shy off. Was it 600,000? And I knew there was certain enemies I missed and stuff. So I did actually sort of come back just to sort of like play again, sort of just to get over that 600,000 barrier. But yeah, that's my score. 608,300. That's my run on Sly Spy. Okay.